Hey, everybody, it's Teepa and Matthew. And when we last talked, we were talking about people getting lost and needing to be found. And we hinted at the idea that there are ways to introduce, and there's ways not to introduce this idea. Now, I will say, since everybody's unique and every situation's unique, I am not saying, here's your cookbook, go fix this and it'll work out great. What I am saying is there are ways that we can plan and initiate this that result in better participation in general. Now, one of the things you want to take a look at is what gem state is my person in and what gem state am I in this moment. You want to pick a gem state time when you're more sapphire and less diamond. You also want to think about if they are going between being rigid and inflexible, and I want to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, I want to think about that because that's going to require an approach and an idea generation that has come from their side, not from me. And I've got to figure out, as they would say in the song, the hook. What's the hook that will bring them into the conversation in a healthy way? If, on the other hand, I'm really looking at somebody who simply wants to go do things, and when they go to do things, they have no idea exactly where they are, when they are, because they have in their mind, they know that, but that may not be accurate, or because they don't like what I'm saying and they go off. I want to know, is it an emotional rejection or is it a seeking kind of thing, more in an emerald state? And then I want to know if, boy, this is just a sensory reaction. And so what happens is when a sensory environment gets overwhelming, the person heads out, or it's more of a sensory desire. They hear or see something that they want to go investigate, and there they go. Uh, or is it simply a movement pattern that the person doesn't know how to stop? So more of a Ruby kind of phenomenon. So depending on where someone is in their brain state, that helps me figure out how to introduce this idea of wearing a bracelet, wearing a band, introducing something that's going to be a locator. So I'm going to go basically and talk a little bit about the diamond state where, why would I, sort of thing. Why would I need a locator? I know where I am. I know what I'm doing. I don't need somebody to keep. So what I would say is, does the person like to, and this is where you have to sort of know your person. Does the person like to go off on their own? Do they like to be on their own? I'm in favor of that. Does the person like to go out and just go wherever? So I'm asking you for a big favor, and I know that, Matthew. Um, Lately, I have been concerned about being able to figure out where I am compared to where you are. Because sometimes, tell me, have you noticed that when I say I'm going to be gone for a little bit of time, like a half hour, and you're calling me because it feels like I've been gone a long time, or I didn't tell you when I was leaving? Remember, have you, now notice how I said, oh, remember? I mean, does that sound familiar or does that not?
Well, no, I mean, I feel like I do what I do and you do what you do, and I mean,
Mhm.
there's no reason why you need to worry about me or anything like
Yeah, I
that.
know. You're right. There's no reason except I do. And and the weird part is I don't know that I used to, but I find that I want to keep track. Oh, and I'm really wondering, it's not something that's going to actually do anything other than if I can't figure out where you are, I could just, there's a system I could have that would allow me just to know, oh, that's where he is. Okay, now I remember. I remember he said he was going to go. That's right. And it would allow me to know you where you were. And then I wouldn't have to bother you with trying to get up with you.
Well, I mean, but I still don't understand why you need to know where I'm at.
Well, you know me, I just like if we're going to meet for lunch or something. And I thought we were going to meet at 12 and it's 12:30 and you're not there. And so, it was like I thought we were meeting at 12. So, yeah, I could interrupt you, I could call you, but it could be I'm just not right about when or where we were supposed to meet. And if I had the thing where you were, then I could look and see where you were and then that would give me at least an idea. Oh, well, he's just a block away, maybe he's running late, or Oh, huh. He's at the house. Well, I must be mistaken. And then I can either call you or I can just come back to the house and I wouldn't be messing with you so much.
I mean, if it'll help you to stop calling me so much, because I'll be honest, you're really getting on my nerves, calling me
That's,
all the
I
time,
have,
asking me where I'm
yeah,
at and wondering what I'm doing and all of
I
that. And
know,
I mean, you know what? I know what I'm doing, and people seem to think I
I
don't know
know.
what I'm doing. I don't
It's
understand
so
that.
annoying. And that's
It
what I've
is.
noticed is I'm annoying you and I don't want to annoy you, but I can't. I mean, for some reason, I just I want to know. And so if there's a way we could agree that I can just check, then I don't need to call you unless I have another question that I want to ask you.
All right. I mean, fine. I'll wear the dang thing if it stops you calling me so much. I mean, that's that, but
Really?
that's the only reason. Otherwise,
Oh, wow.
this is ridiculous.
Matthew,
I
you're
don't
the
know.
best. I mean, like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this because it's just, I need a reassurance. And it's just me. Maybe it's because the way I'm built or my brain is changing or something. I don't know, but I just need more reassurance about where you are.
Well, you should go get that checked out because you're going to worry yourself into the grave if you ask me.
Well, and that's why I don't want to do that. You're right. And so that's what they said. Well, if you're having that kind of reaction, why don't you talk to the person and see if they're willing to let that happen? And so I said, okay, well, let me talk to them, maybe. So
Yeah.
is that an agreement? Are we in agreement? I can,
Yeah, yeah, fine, fine. Now, it doesn't. It's not going to look stupid. Like I've seen the one that who was who was the friend
oh,
that I had that was in that
yeah,
place,
yeah.
and they
I
made
know
him
what you're
wear that
talking about.
stupid thing
The thing that
the
was,
alarm would go off every time they would pass the.
oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that is not what this is. Not at all. I want you to take a look at it and see what you think.
Okay, well,
But
as
I
long
think
as
it
I
looks
can
pretty
pick it.
typical.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
if I can pick what it is, because I don't want to wear it. That was the dumbest. I don't know who came up with that thing,
Yeah.
but that.
Well, there's a couple, and I want to show you two, and you can pick which one you think might make the most sense for you.
All right. Well, that. I mean, yeah. Okay, fine. Let's just
Okay.
get this over with, so we're done with
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thanks, Matthew. Okay, we'll pause. So, Matthew, what made you say yes for me?
Well, so for me, the indication that there was a good chance you have probably been calling me and checking in on me and wondering, and I have a feeling this is a loop that we've gone through multiple times. And what's going to stick for me is the fact that you have been doing that and I don't like it. And if this is, and you saying, if I did this, it would mean less of you calling me and bothering me. And that's what I'm looking for is less of you bothering me
Mhm.
about where I'm at. If this will help to take care of that.
Yep. Was I willing to leave the possibility open that the problem is me, not you?
Yeah, yeah, you actually were leaving that door open and
Yeah.
noticing, hey, and that's the truth too. That was you are honestly worried about these
Yeah.
pieces, or you want to be able to figure these things out. So you're not telling me a fib to
Mm-mm.
get me just to wear this thing
No.
ultimately. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we'd handle a diamond state. And actually, I'm going to pause us there because that's enough to take in. And that's that tricky part where Matthew will push back. He doesn't remember the recent events that led to me trying to find him, trying to get up with him because, like, he was 2 hours not where he said he was going to be. He didn't even show up at something, he didn't make the doctor's appointment. I'm noticing those things. And now with this system, I can start to problem solve. Okay, so how am I going to finesse this so it doesn't feel like, and there will be more skills. And that's why we recommend a champion course, honestly, because this is the tip of the iceberg. It's a super important tip, but there's so much more below the surface because what it means is I'm going to need some more skill development. And this is not going to be super easy because I've got to, when I do those phone calls, now I've got to go, oh, hey, Matthew, I don't know whether I said anything or not, but the doctor is expecting you. And I thought I put it on the calendar, but maybe not. So instead of me calling and say, Matthew, where are you? I'm at the doctor's office. You're supposed to be here. You said you were going to be here. Where are you? which is a really different phenomena. And what this system allows me to know is, where is Matthew? I mean, he's not even close. It's clear that that appointment didn't register for right now. And I've got to take that deep breath, that pause, and do my sapphire thing versus my rigid, inflexible, what the heck? We talked about this right before you walked out the door. Um, yep, right before you went through that doorway. Yeah, Matthew.
And Teepa, in that same lane, we had a great question in our chat.
Mhm.
So big thank you to Karen for asking this.
Mhm.
And what about when they forget that they agreed to wear it? What in that situation when this, okay, yeah, I agreed, but if we let some time lapse between right
Oh,
now and when we
yeah,
finally go look,
yeah.
and I'm like, no, we never talked about that. That was not
Oh,
something we
shoot.
talked about.
So I thought I had said something. Matthew, I went and got these two options. So let's back up because I apologize. I thought we had covered this territory, and that is got to be a big surprise because I swear I thought I said something, but this is what I'm talking about. I want to get something in place so we don't have these disagreements because that's not okay. So here's what I had noticed is I am calling you a lot and you don't like it because when I get upset or worried, so what are we doing again?
Yeah. So we're going through that same loop. And the cool thing is, though, with this conversation, is you already have the why that I need to be
Yeah.
able to then connect with you and be okay with it. Even though we may have to do this conversation. I mean, how many times do you think we might end up having to do this
Oh,
conversation,
30,
Stephen?
30 times, 30 times, maybe five. You never know. But what I also can do is move it forward into the wearing because I have gotten the two options because I move forward and it's like, oh, oops, okay, lost him. All right, let's go back and pick him back up. And I've got to be careful. Like, I want to be careful that I don't say now, remember, and that is such a hard word to not use. It's like, I thought I said something, maybe not though. And notice I break eye contact when I do it because I'm really trying to think. Okay, so no memory of that. Let me check out. Does he remember any of this? But, I have to be thoughtful and slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I might even go, wow, I thought we had talked about that. Son of a gun, I guess I just had it on my mind so much. All right. So, and then I pause and now I'm ready.
So going from what could feel like you trying to lecture me and tell me what I should be doing to more of really curiosity, really trying to
Yep.
figure out what we can do because wow, this is really worrying.
Yeah.
This is a situation
This
that's
will benefit
uncomfortable
us
for
both,
both of us.
Matthew. I
Yeah.
mean, actually, this is going to benefit both of us because you won't have me messing with you so much. And in all honesty, if I can locate you with this, it does reduce my anxiety. I mean, I am getting to the place where and it's going to allow us to really have a way of me knowing sort of ballparky what's going on. And then I can approach that situation with some foreknowledge. So I have some prep going into that. So if you're at a restaurant and I'm waiting at another restaurant, then I know I am so sorry. I'm going to be leaving. I have, and I already can work through my frustration before I even get to the other restaurant. And it just allows me flexibility, which is what I need to stay sapphire. All right. So if we want to hear more, if you want to hear more, there's a couple of things to think about. Number one, we could do another time with Teepa talking more in the emerald state, which is where we get in a loop. And that's often where elopements happen. Or you might be interested in taking a look at some of the video clips we developed with our local EMS. And one of them is related to me being lost and them finding me, and what would happen if they're skilled and what would happen if they aren't. Now, if you know anybody in EMS, it would be super cool if you chose to share a little bit and then share a little bit. So if you're interested in that video clip, just let us know and we will send you the link. So it's up to you. If you want more, if you want to know about that video, let us know and we will respond. I'll just about guarantee you. Till next time, take care with your care and take care of yourselves. See you soon.